What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge. We have taken the show on the road after a travel day yesterday. Your boy is back. I'm the coach. We are powered by the almighty SportsLine, and yesterday was a perfect example of how close a bad day could have been a great day. The Lightning last night losing overtime. They had a penalty, 3 minutes to start overtime, couldn't get the job done, and so they will continue on to Game 5. But we tell you all the time, it's about money management and trusting the process. Sometimes it goes our way, sometimes it does not. Now, a little more housekeeping today for you. This is a busy, busy week here at the Early Edge. Today, this is our normal show. This afternoon, the boys, minus me, will have Early Edge live from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern. Follow us here at YouTube if you're watching on the video. And also turn on those notifications. You never know when we're going to have new content drop into your feed. For you golf fans, me and Rick G will tape our golf-only episode of the Early Edge later today. It'll be in your feed sometime tomorrow morning. And if you want more than that of the John Deere Classic, of course, the first cut, I'll be a part of that today at 5:30 Eastern Time. Then, big UFC week, UFC 264, huge preview coming up on Thursday with our guy Ian Parker. So I'm telling you, if you're not following the entire team, you're missing out. It's costing you money. Let's bring in the stars of the show. Oh, I love these faces. I love these faces. Right next to me, he's back. He hates his 2 days off a week. He's always called me saying, Coach, don't make me take days off. M-Squared, welcome back.
Feels good to be back, Coach. It's going to be a fun week. I love when we have an overlap of sports. We're seeing that now with the exciting hockey play, the NBA Finals starting tonight, Wimbledon going on, golf tournaments. It's just my favorite time of the year. Let's go.
It's the best. It's the best. You're right. Let's go. AB, thank you so much for very, very nicely filling in for me yesterday. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Coach. Hey, nobody can fill your shoes, but we missed you a lot, buddy. It's good to have you back.
I hate missing a day, and I think that's what makes our crew so great is we all hate missing days, especially Zack Attack, who nailed the Twins last night. No sweat, Zack. No sweat at all.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was going to just snowball right there in that sixth inning, but luckily they got some cushion there later in the game, and we got that win. Let's hope for no sweat today.
All right. Before you guys send me a tweet saying, Coach, how come you didn't give out a year-long sub because Zack was perfect? They have to go 2-0, at least 2-0 on the show, or the gym has to hit for you to be a part of the Perfect Parlay contest. So, by the way, leave us your best bet. Leave us your Twitter. And also, what's the other thing, AB, in addition to Twitter? You got to follow us on SportsLine. That's been lacking. We can only lead you to water. We can't make you drink. So let's go. Storylines that could affect the betting lines today. M-Squared, let's start with you.
All right, let's talk about tennis and Wimbledon. Djokovic here became the first player in either tennis or golf to amass $150 million in career winnings on the tour, making him one of the most wealthy athletes in the world when it comes to on-court or on-field performance. He's still alive after that round 3 victory. And what's interesting here is Roger Federer is also still alive on the opposite side of the brackets. We might be setting up for a potential showdown here with these two, which would be a great way to kind of send this tournament off. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm kind of shocked that Federer is still alive, but it's going to be interesting to see. I think he draws a pretty favorable matchup again in round 4.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he's the oldest player to ever make it into the quarterfinals at Wimbledon, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yep.
That's correct. Boy, it's amazing. He's also well over $100 million, as is Rafael Nadal. Amazing. All three men able to do what they've done playing in the same era. All right, AB, what storyline do you have today, sir?
Yeah, you remember when the Cubs no-hit the Dodgers? Yeah, it's exciting, right? 0-10
Yes.
since. Haven't won a game. All right, so I'm keeping an eye on them, as well as the last 3 between the Bucks and the Suns. They average 258 points per game. We're seeing a total today of 218.5. I'm interested to see what happens if they blow that number out tonight.
All right, interesting. We'll keep an eye on that over. Maybe we'll throw out a little something on the Early Edge Live today that has something to do with that over as well. By the way, I'm putting this out publicly to Justin Perry, Jay Smooth. Anytime he wants to play the Cubs on this show this year, SportsLine Showdown bet every single time. I'm coming at you, Jay Smooth. Zack Attack, good morning. What do you have for us today?
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. We know Chris Middleton's going to be the center of attention for the Phoenix Suns. He's going to have to cut back on the turnovers we saw in Game 6. He had 7 against the Atlanta Hawks. But he's going to be a popular commodity in the player prop market, and he should be, whether it's with his points and rebounds. But let's not forget assists. 3 times this year he had double-digit assists. One of those games was against the Phoenix Suns. So don't forget to leave out PAR when you're doing the props.
Oh, I love points, assists, and rebounds. I love that part. By the way, the Maestro was on CBS HQ. He said, keep an eye on Middleton and DeAndre Ayton as far as MVP good value numbers. They're like 12-1 and 20-1. So keep an eye on those guys as well, a little bit farther down on the board. All right, let's get into our board today, and I'm calling this Bounce Back Tuesday. This is a big day for the show. I'm feeling good. So we're going to start with Euro 2020. It's been our bread and butter. Italy, Spain, we're down to the final four, the semifinals. We're going to go both teams to score, courtesy Martin Green, who's been on fire at SportsLine, -110. And then also we're going to go Italy to win, draw, no bet. So it's the two-way, not the three-way. A little bit higher juice, but Zack Attack, 150. Sometimes the juice on Italy
is worth the squeeze, Coach.
You are damn right it is. And today it is in Euro 2020. Our other play today, we're going to go with the match. And I don't know if it's a lot of just blowing smoke, but Mickelson and Tom Brady are the underdogs, and I don't know why. Plus 138. Am I missing something? Aaron Rodgers hasn't been playing golf at all. He said that yesterday. Mickelson just won a major. Bryce just missed the cut. To me, this is a layup. Give me Mickelson, Brady, plus 138. Lock it in. All right. Whenever I miss a day, which I hate, this is one of the things I miss the most. All right, it's time for my guys. M squared, you know the drill, son. Give it to me.
All right, Coach, let's go right back to Drew Holiday on the over on the points total. I played this last night, 21.5. Playing it this morning again, 22.5. Once again, simulations have his median point total at 27.1. Love this matchup. I love the fact that, this is a matchup with two teams that play good defense. Typically, they rate very well defensively. However, we've seen these games turn into shootouts. That's going to favor Drew Holiday a lot. Zach just mentioned the assist totals on Chris Middleton. It's going to help Drew Holiday a lot. He played 42 minutes in each of the last games, usage rate up to 30%. Took 20 and 23 shot attempts in the last two games compared to 11, 14, and 17 when Giannis was playing in that Hawks series. Love Drew Holiday on the over here. I would play it all the way up to 25. Second play, headed to the Chicago Cubs in Wrigley Field, but we're going to attack the total in this one. 9.5 plus 100. We're going over on that. Air density index super low at 60 today, 85 degrees, 60% plus humidity. Looking at some of our weather databases, we've seen around a 35% increase in home run hitting and 20% increase in overall run scoring based on similar conditions that we've seen at Wrigley Field in the past. I have this one all the way up to 11.2 in the simulations, even with Aaron Nola on the mound. Both of these bullpens are not great in the back end. This one's definitely going over the 9.5.
Yeah, this is an 8:05 Eastern first pitch, and we probably won't even need the Cubs. Last night, the Phillies scored 13 by themselves. Did I mention I'm going to bet Jay Smooth every time he brings up the Cubs on the show? I think I did. All right, AB, you're up, sir. The floor is yours.
Yes, sir. Go with the Suns. Team total over 112.5, and here's why. The Suns have scored 120-plus points in both of their game ones, the last two series playoffs that they had, Clippers and the Nuggets. Also, you look at what we talked about earlier. It's been high-scoring affairs. You look at the Suns and the Bucks. Their two previous games this season, the Suns scored 128 points and 125 points, and they are averaging 115.5 points per game at home this season. Suns team total over 112.5.
And I'm assuming if you follow my guy AB that today on the live show, he'll have a couple more plays that you can play for the late game tonight. Game one of the NBA Finals. All right, Zack Attack, when I put you in the anchor position, what we expect from you, because this is Maestro's spot. But I know you're up to the challenge. You always are. What do you got for us today?
I have to dive into game one of the NBA Finals, Coach. I'm going to go with the Bucks +6. We know Giannis is doubtful, so he's probably not going to play. And look, the Suns, they've caught breaks all postseason with opponent injuries. Maybe it'll catch up to them starting here in game one. In Milwaukee, they're a team that's shown they can play with limited depth. I like what they did against the Nets when they cut back, and definitely what they did in the last two games against the Hawks when they cut back. And for me, game one is going to be about their veterans. They have veterans in their starting five, everyone that comes off the bench. And for the Suns, they've shown a reliance on their youth, whether it's with DeAndre Ayton, Cam Johnson, Cam Payne, Mikal Bridges, all this youth. I'm expecting them to have a little bit of a dip in game one of the NBA Finals. I'll take the 6 points with the Bucks. And then a player prop with Bobby Portis over 25.5 total points and rebounds. I think Portis is going to catch a chunk of what we would expect Giannis to get. Portis also has incentive. He can opt out of his contract in August 1st. And then you look at Portis this postseason, the Suns, they haven't had to defend two 6'10" big men since the Lakers series when they had to defend Anthony Davis and Andre Drummond. That gave them problems. Portis is a high impact player when he gets the minutes, and he's certainly going to tonight.
Yeah, he's playing with a lot of confidence too since he's been inserted into the starting lineup. I love that play because he's not scared to take a shot. By the way, I do want to point out for anybody out there that is worried about fatigue or players playing too much, the schedule for the NBA Finals is very Bucks friendly. Tuesday, Thursday, then 2 days off Sunday, 2 days off Wednesday, 2 days off Saturday, 2 days off Tuesday. So fatigue is not going to be a factor, so keep that in mind when you're making your plays at home. All right. Boy, it feels good today. All right, we're up against it. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap courtesy of the jeweler. M-Squared, he's on Drew Holiday over 22.5 points. Cash that ticket. Phillies and Chicago. Phillies will probably do it by themselves. Over 9.5, plus 100. Love that plus number. Then AB, one play so far, but as always, follow him on social media and tune in to Early Edge Live later today. The Suns team total over 112.5. Then Zack Attack, he's on the Bucks plus 6. And Bobby Portis with a prop over 25.5 combined points and rebounds. Then I'm giving out in the match, Mickelson Brady plus money, plus 138. Can't believe this, over Bryson and Aaron Rodgers. Then from SportsLine, we're going back to Euro 2020. Both teams have scored today, Italy and Spain, and then Italy draw no bet minus 150. The gym today, which almost cashed last night if the Lightning could have won. We're going right back to the well, though. Here we go. Italy, draw no bet. Philly Cubs over 9.5, courtesy of M-Squared. And then the Bucks, plus 6 from Zack Attack. You put all three of those things together, plus 536 is our return. It feels good. All right, from Florida, getting ready for PGA Tour Live, a very special, you've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. For M-Squared, for Zack Attack, for AB, and for the jeweler who puts it all together here at the brand from an Airbnb somewhere in the mountains. I am the coach. Remember, turn on those notifications. We have so many shows we're doing today, tomorrow, Thursday. Don't miss out on the Early Edge. Good luck.
Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.